So it is Saturday, October 9th, and so of course FSD beta 10.2 is out to all those 100 folks, right? Nope, actually it was delayed. Definitely want to make sure that whatever bugs might be in there are resolved, because this software is driving heavy machinery with precious cargo. So we'll see if it comes out Sunday or Monday, like Elon said, or maybe it's delayed a little bit further. But hey, it gives us a chance to get that 100 safety score, right? Probably not so much. We're going to go out today for a bike ride and probably drive 100 to 150 miles, maybe just 110 miles. I don't know how far we're going to go exactly, but that'll give me the opportunity to pull up our safety score from 96 in the Model Y to 96.01 maybe. So still no chance, but I am interested to see if I can get 100 safety score with the bike rack and the bikes on there. That'll be interesting to see if having the bike rack on there makes it any harder to deal with. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting it to be easier, because it's kind of like having a basket of eggs in the back and you're trying to be very careful. You're giving yourself a lot more distance and a lot more time to brake, and braking more slowly when you have something that you're pulling behind the car. So it's even a more constant reminder of driving very gently and everything. So I'm definitely not going to be like punching it off the line or anything with a bike carrier on there. I will admit though, I did punch it one time just because. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out and see if I can get 100 safety score. We'll check back in at the end here and see what the score was. So I made it back, and turns out we were actually a lot more efficient than we usually are when we carried bikes. Even though we did have the dog with us this time, we only had 2 bikes instead of the 4, and one of the bikes was actually the heaviest bike. I'm not really sure how much the weight had to do with it, again, because we did bring the dog instead of not bringing the dog, so the weight is about the same. However, it definitely changed how much was behind the car. So that was interesting. We ended up with 295 watt hours per mile. We didn't actually go quite as far this time. We went to a different place that was a little bit closer, so we only did 79 miles. But it turns out on the first drive, I did get an unsafe following event, I guess you could call it, in the safety score, but still ended up with a 99. And then with the second drive, I ended up getting it back up to 100 by trying to follow someone close enough that it was counted as safe following, but not be too close, so it was unsafe following. Because ironically, if you're too far away from somebody, that is not considered following. You have to be at least 3 seconds between, so safe following would be between 1 and 3 seconds behind somebody. That distance is actually a lot closer than I normally follow people, and so I don't actually get any credit for being further back than that. So if I'm like 5 seconds, I found that normally I'm like 5 seconds behind someone, at least based on just like tracking something on the side of the road when they pass it, and when I pass it, about 5 seconds gives you a ballpark figure of how far you are. And so for a while there, I tried to be specifically between 2 and 3 seconds behind somebody for a while on that second drive, and that actually brought the unsafe following score back from a 50% unsafe following score on the first drive down to, I don't know, it was like 1%. So again, I ended up with a 100 safety score overall. So I actually pulled up the score on the Model Y now to a 97. So that actually, maybe that puts me in line, a little bit further up in line for getting the beta. Definitely not going to get 100 by the time we get, the beta released first on Sunday or Monday. So, but still, hey, we're closer, and I've found a few tricks now that help me to be able to get to that 100 safety score. And turns out that driving with a bike rack behind you, as I expected, actually promotes what they consider safe driving, because again, I was keeping my distance even way further than what it counts as following distance, and also trying to brake slowly. That's it for today. Hopefully we'll get that beta soon, and we'll see. Well, we won't get it, but hopefully others will get it, and we'll be able to see what is going on with that release and see how well it goes. I'm really hoping that whoever gets it, they are very cautious with it and there's no problems, because obviously if they mess it up, they're going to mess it up for everybody. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.